The city never sleeps. In Lagos, the spirits never rest either. Down these rain-slicked streets where the scent of suya mixes with something older, something sacred, walks a man caught between worlds. His name is John Konstani. See the cigarette smoke curling like a prayer? That's his trademark. Konstani isn't just a man, he's an exorcist, a hunter of the unseen. He's been to the other side, and they sent him back with a price to pay. Inside a small apartment in Makoko, a mother's screams tear through the humid night. Her daughter is on the bed, but it's not her daughter anymore. Her body twists. Her eyes burn with an unholy red fire. The door opens. In walks Konstani, his long black coat dripping with rainwater, a bag of cowrie shells and carved wood swinging at his side. He begins the rite, a language both ancient and foreign. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. The girl's body lifts from the bed. The room groans. The walls shake. A demonic voice, ancient and full of hate, hisses from her lips. You don't belong here, John of the Crossroads. But Konstani doesn't flinch. He thrusts a carved crucifix forward in one hand and an African talisman in the other. Light explodes from them both. The spirit shrieks, a sound of pure agony. And then, silence. It's gone. Konstani takes a heavy breath, wiping sweat from his brow. Another one sent back, he mutters to the empty room. But not for long. Later, we find him on a rooftop, overlooking the sprawling electric city. He's alone, a bottle of palm wine his only companion. The sky above is a canvas of swirling storm clouds and jagged lightning. He takes a long drink and speaks to the heavens. They say heaven won't take me, and hell can't have me. So I walk the line between both. A flashback hits us. The blur of a desperate act, a life taken, only to be forced back into his body by a power he didn't understand. Revived, but condemned. Now, he hunts demons on Earth, a reluctant soldier in a war he never signed up for, hoping that one day it will be enough to earn his redemption. Meanwhile, a different kind of hunt is underway. Meet Detective Amara Ease. She's sharp, strong, and trusts only what she can see. Right now, she's investigating the death of her twin sister, found drowned in a basin of holy water. Amara is convinced it was murder. She's looking for a killer with a face, but when her investigation leads her to Konstani, he tells her a different story. Your sister didn't see a person, he says, his voice low and serious. She saw something from beyond. Heaven and hell are playing their game again, right here in Lagos. Amara scoffs, dismissing him as a charlatan, but she won't be a skeptic for long. The city itself is about to prove him right. A strange spiritual sickness begins to grip Lagos. In the bustling markets of Balogun, statues of saints and orishas alike begin to weep blood. Flocks of birds are seen flying backward against the wind, and on the breeze, a name is whispered, a name of pure dread. Mammon. The son of the devil himself is clawing his way into our world. Konstani feels the shift in the balance. He knows a forbidden ritual is in motion, one that requires an ancient Yoruba relic known as the Eye of Esu, a key that can unlock the very doors between the realms. The game has escalated. This is no longer just about lost souls. It's about the soul of the city itself. To fight what's coming, Konstani must cross a line no living man should. At the edge of the vast Lagos Lagoon, under a blood-red moon, he prepares. 7 black candles flicker to life. He mixes sacred salt with red sand from the earth, drawing a circle of protection. His voice, low and resonant, chants in Yoruba, pleading with the gatekeeper. Esu elegbara, open the road, but do not let me fall. The world around him dissolves. The familiar sights and sounds of Lagos warp and fade, replaced by a dark, twisted reflection. He has stepped into the underworld. Here, wandering souls drift through ghostly streets, trickster spirits laugh from the shadows, and rivers of fire cut through the landscape. It is here he meets Papa Ogun, the ancient warrior spirit, his skin like forged iron. Ogun's voice is like grinding metal. The balance is broken, son of the crossroads. Hell now walks the streets of men. You must stop Mammon, or the living will soon envy the dead. Back in the world of the living, Amara's investigation takes a horrifying turn. She uncovers a betrayal that cuts deeper than any blade. Father Chukwu, a priest and once an ally to Konstani, is part of the cult trying to bring Mammon to earth. He's twisted his faith, believing that by unleashing this devil, Africa will reclaim a spiritual power it lost to the West. But it's a lie whispered by demons. As the ritual nears its peak, the floodgates open. Monstrous shadows with glowing eyes crawl over the city's skyscrapers. Demons pour into the streets. But Konstani is there to meet them. His coat whips around him as he moves through the chaos, a blur of motion, holy water hissing as it meets unholy flesh. Ancient African charms glowing with protective light. He is a one-man army against the legions of hell. The final battle takes place in a location symbolic of both Nigeria's past and its corrupted present, the ruins of the National Theatre. The once proud monument has been twisted into an ancient, breathing temple of darkness. At its center, the spirit of Mammon begins to rise, a vortex of red flame and pure malice. And standing before him, her eyes vacant and possessed, is Detective Amara. Mammon has taken her, but Konstani storms in, his face a mask of grim determination. "You're not welcome here, beast of the pit," he roars. In a desperate final gambit, he slashes his own palm with a ritual knife. He smears his blood over a new symbol he has created, a Christian cross intertwined with the sacred symbol of Ogun, a sign of unity, of two faiths becoming one weapon. "Light and darkness must both bow before truth," he yells, pressing the bloody symbol to Amara's forehead. A blinding, white-hot light erupts, tearing through the darkness. Mammon lets out a final, soul-shattering scream as he is ripped from our world and cast back into the abyss. The storm breaks. The unnatural darkness recedes, and a golden dawn breaks over the Lagos Lagoon. Konstani is on his knees, bleeding and exhausted, but a faint smile touches his lips. For the first time in a long, long time, he feels a moment of peace. A soft, ethereal voice whispers in his mind, coming from a being of pure light. Perhaps an angel, perhaps a spirit of the Orisha. "Your fight is not over, John Konstani, but heaven has noticed." He looks up, the weariness still in his eyes, but with a flicker of renewed purpose. He pulls out a cigarette and lights it. "About time," he says to the empty air. The camera pulls back, showing the whole of Lagos glowing and alive under a new dawn. In a land where gods still walk among men, and faith wears many faces, one man stands as the guardian on the wall between salvation and damnation. He is Konstani, the African Exorcist. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the heart of spiritual warfare, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next story. See you next time.